Oh, beautiful trade on the indices, man. Hope it continues. Okay. Come on. Solano, yes. So okay, this is complete here. I would be looking something like this. Towards these areas. For it to complete. Okay, because I have one rule that I always follow. It put me a lot of out of troubles a lot. And you see when I have these two meeting together, and this is drop and this is drop, for this to continue, I would love this to come up here, break descent. That I adopted it from Elliott wave rules, and in Elliott wave you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 correction before continuing the C or the 3 or whatever it is. Most likely it will retrace to or beyond wave 4. So I always adopt this rule in my trading before I enter any kind of trade, and especially if you look, so if you look into recently, I will come back to it. I'll just give you an example of this rule. You see this one here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at least towards these areas, a retracement if it needs to continue back up. And from the lower time frame perspective, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 retraced beyond this. Let's look at NAS. Same concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 retraced. It was a bit stronger beyond this rule. So I adopt this rule into most of my tradings before enter. So go back to Solano. Where is it? It was somewhere here. There you go. So I have this in a way that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would be looking something around these areas to retrace, then continue heading down if it needs to continue heading down.
So it would match that other leg above there, right?
Let's see. Yes, definitely. There you go. You see, that's how you use your edge, right? So now you have, that the market moves in between legs, right? Similar legs that repeat in the future. Now you have this leg that matches, it gives you an interest zone, and from that rule you have this interest zone that's meeting together. So now you have a probability that's giving you a higher probability for a trade, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. So hopefully it helps.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, great. Yeah, I took a trade on ADA. I don't know. It's going against me now, so I have no clue. if I should hold on or.
Don't say you don't have no clue. Of course you have a clue. Which is your stop, right?
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
almost there.
Almost there. So you took this trade based on.
Let's see. Give me 1 minute. There was I took it because of liquidity taken from New York and a hallmark setup.
On which time frame?
The hallmark I took it from
Liquidity
the
taken from New York. New York is all the way up here.
let's see here. Not on my screen, man. Not on my screen.
It's not ADA?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, New York is up there, my friend.
Let's see here. New York's liquidity grab is around 111.7.
111.7.
It's definitely not similar to mine.
Oh, really? Well, me, New York opened at 1.119. That's New York open. And New York close is 1.06. So after New York
Well,
retraced, yes.
Go to another exchange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Check
I was
Scamwick.
talking about the Scamwick. There is a Scamwick on at least where I'm Coinbase.
Yeah.
ADA USD. Coinbase.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is heading up to fill that scam wick.
Fill what?
To fill the wick.
Fuck?
To fill the wick. So it's heading up.
Can you tell it to go down, please?
Oh man. You see the difference? What's that? I don't know. So ADA, that, where was the previous one that I was looking at? It's what this one is. It's Kraken. So Kraken, il n'y a rien, there's nothing.
You have the 20 minute. Give me 1 second. I need to see it because my 5 minute tells me different. Tells me that it took out the liquidity, but yours is telling something else.
That's the 5 minute.
Still not the same.
That's Coinbase.
Coinbase, the New York started at 9:30, right? New York time.
New York starts at 9. My time.
That's the thing. I have the wrong setup settings.
So
Okay, I'm with
you New York started right here. So yes, definitely. This is a wick. It doesn't matter. It started here or started here is the same thing. This is a wick that was taken, that took liquidity from above there. Okay, then retraced and pumped up there. So what I can maximum tell you is this: if these two don't meet together, then I can give you a direct answer to your trade. No, they do meet. I was gonna compare these two together right here and give you a projection of sorry about that, give you a projection of this towards there. So but they meet, that's the thing. But you never know, man. You never know. Look at the indices. Let me give you an example. You see this one pumped all the way up here towards New York, gave a correction, pumped back. Look at the indices, what they did. US 30.
Oh yeah.
You see, they came back up, gave a correction, came, but they didn't even reach wherever I wanted, and they dropped.
Yeah. Because I was looking at when they took the liquidity from New York. After that, they would go for liquidity down below from Asia. And that's basically my setup. So it's retraced to my beyond my entry. Then I'm still holding the trade, and let's see what's happened.
Okay, usually at what time does this pair move?
New York.
New York. So New York is opening soon, which already open at 30, around 9:30. Okay, what's Bitcoin doing? I didn't check Bitcoin. I see more down on Bitcoin from my end.
Yeah, it's retesting
this-
2-hour block.
Yeah. This looks complete, Anwar. So this wave looks complete. So if it needs to drop, and it took out these highs to back again, took out this high, came back, took out this high, and now they're doing something like this. So hopefully they will do the same thing like the indices did.
Oh, great. Is this a place for adding more to the trade?
No, why you wanna add? I only add if this does something like this, then does something back again, then yes, I will add.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Max.
And
Thank you, Max.
and if you are, your entry is here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your entry is here, okay, definitely I will take partial around these areas, and when it breaks, comes back a bit, okay, I will add another trade. At least the partial that I took, if it reverses and goes up to me, your stop is above there. The partial that I took will cover the 2 position stop.
Oh, perfect.
You got me?
Smart. Yeah, that's
so
smart.
it will
That's
be it will be a free trade, even if you add to it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Let me know how it plays out, please.
South? Yeah, for sure.
You see, like, I don't know these pairs, so I don't know how they act and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I try to, from the theory, the way from my experience, I just say, but I don't know how it acts, right? So I try to assist as much as I can with these stuff.
I understand, man. It's hard. It's hard. So many pairs as well.
Exactly, because they have different characters, and I don't know when they move, when they don't move, they consolidate, how they act, right? Like the euro, look at the euro, what did, like yesterday. Yesterday, if you look, the whole New York, it was just then cleared everyone. That's euro. You expect that, but when it moves, right? So when it moves, it freaking moves. So it reached my interest zone too. Radio check, seriously wanted to 1 second, guys, sorry about that, just I'm answering something. Nope. Pick the kids up. So let's do this. I have to do some stuff. Sorry about that. Okay, so the XY, how they play out, it continued, but correctively to the upside. Good today. 10 minutes. Okay, so they continued. See, they induced sellers. Sellers came down, knocked them out. Sellers came out, knocked them out. Sellers. I still see it going up like this and like this, and all of a sudden just goes all the way up. Still, I see continuation of the up move, unless something drastically happens. We don't know, but this is a setup for that. Pound. Yesterday I did not cover pound. Pound, the same thing like the euro, looking towards these ends. Euro, yesterday, still looking for this short. It was just retesting. There is a trade here around the 15-minute time frame for today's. We might have a break of this and a short. These two legs are the legs that you need to compare. It might drop from here, as long as you wait for it, and if it starts dropping, especially below these, okay, I would start looking for a continuation of the down move. USD CAD played out perfectly as we mentioned it. Took out these lows. Yesterday was on the 15. It was right here. Sorry about that. It was the 15 minutes. Yes, exactly. Took out these lows. Where was it yesterday? It was here, right? It was this one. Yeah. Right there. Exactly. Took out these lows into this fair value gap and continued all the way up. I'm still in it. Of course, I paid myself as we move on, but I'm still holding a trade from around these areas. I entered into the news wick and still going up. Yes, there was a possibility for this wick to come and take out these lows that was accumulated for, that was put into the risk of possibilities, but it did not. So we're good to go. So we're good to go. I'm still looking for more up to come. There's even an entry here with this wick to add to your trade or to take the trade around these areas. Continuation of the up move. I'm looking for something, at least something like this towards these areas, if not continuation of the up move. Many times this pair just continues, just gives you that would be something around here, and this is the move, the actual move for it. So it gives you, from an Elliott wave perspective, something like this: 1 2 3 4. This whole thing is 4 and 5 to the downside, but actually it is not. It has something to do with an ABC. This one to the upside, completing this move, and then continuation of the down move, something like that. I can go deeper if you would like, but this repeats a lot in this. After the consolidation, takes out the high, comes down middle, then this is some of these pairs, one of these pairs, if I'm not mistaken, is this one here, this pair right here, and continuation of the down move. That should complete something around these areas. Then this would continue heading up. Aussie, same thing. as I said yesterday, looking towards these areas. If you can find a sell, take it, and even towards these areas. If you can find a sell, keep on taking it. Expect a pullback or something around these areas for more to come. So you can start looking, or from yesterday you should have started looking for your sell. Gold, that's basically why I don't like to trade gold, because of this thing that it does, right? So still in its place, took some partials around these areas yesterday, and that's it. I'm out of gold. So but this is a trade that you can still take to the downside. It's been a couple of months I did not trade gold. I traded it yesterday. It's just the same thing, nothing changed. Look at these mess. Anyways, and still looking for this down move. Silver, the same thing, still looking for this down move. This most likely is a completed wave for more down to come. Oil played out perfectly. Some of you guys told me that took the oil trade. It was something around these areas. We said yesterday, watch a break of this, come back in between these areas for a short, and thus you could have entered aggressively here or here for more down to come. And it played out as expected. It's something that repeats all over the market, what I just explained. Your take profit should have been around these areas. We are in a consolidation phase. This can retrace towards these areas, and it can drop from this area. These lows have been taken out in London, came back up, took out Tokyo. Why not continue the move down, right? If it does not continue the move down, expect something like this towards these areas and then a drop. But if it breaks these areas here, retest, most likely it will do something like this. If you want to still trade that. Indices, same thing, consolidation area, looking for continuation of the down move, continuation of the down move, continuation of the down move. Euro and ZD, as I said yesterday, it was looking good for a buy towards these areas, especially when they created this, so why not target it? Watch these areas, and this is your interest zone right here, so you should be paying yourself. Pound, the same thing. It went though a bit more aggressive. Pound is always aggressive on its pullback, but if you go higher, you have a very similar leg to it. Do I need to point it out? I don't think so, but you can measure it and take it. BTC, still down to come. Clear these out from here. Hopefully most of you benefited from yesterday's move into this fair value cap up here and drop, continue. That was the news mess and drop. So take note that next time there is this kind of the news, go back in history and find it's the same move. They grab down, up, it's just liquidity grabs, but the same direction is still to the downside. Okay, so we're looking more down to come. It's 8:30, 8:40 New York time, so we're looking for more down to come on BTC, and this is ETH. Clear this one out. So we might have something like this for today. We might. Right? So watch it. XRP, same thing. We are into a fair value cap around these areas, so why not continue the down move? Dot, the same thing. Continue down move. You can compare these two legs, or it can come, create double, and continue. Still looking for down, guys. Still looking for sell setups to go, and hopefully that's helpful. And I'll see you guys in a bit in New York. I have to do some stuff. You're welcome. Take care and talk to you soon.